East or west, chemistry is the best. East or west, chemistry is the best. Unless you try, you can't reach Everest. Unless you try, you can't reach Everest. Dear friends, I welcome you in the video number 14 of this ongoing video series D and F local elements. In the previous video, that is in video number 13, we have discussed about the oxidation state, and our focus was there on the zero oxidation state in metals of D block elements. And at last I gave you some example of metal carbonyls. So metal carbonyls, in metal carbonyls transition metals have zero oxidation state. Now you can ask why. Because I'll give you one metal carbonyl example of metal carbonyl, that is nickel carbonyl. It is actually nickel tetracarbonyl or tetracarbonyl nickel. So it is tetracarbonyl nickel zero compound. In detail we will discuss in the next chapter, that is coordination compounds, 9th chapter of this book. Another example, you can have carbonyl compound of iron. Okay, pentacarbonyl iron 0. Now we will focus on this tetracarbonyl nickel. Now why the central metal cation is having zero oxidation state? Overall this compound is neutral and this carbonyl group is having oxidation state 0. So 0 into 4 is 0, and that much the oxidation state of this carbonyl group is balanced by nickel only. So if these contain all that 0, nickel is also having 0 oxidation states. So in that way the central metal cation now here is having 0 oxidation state. Here is some terminology. This is your central metal cation. And this compound as a whole, it is a complex. It is a metal carbonyl complex. It is actually metal carbonyl complex. This nickel is central metal cation and this carbonyl group is called ligand. The term ligand is given to such compounds that donates lone pairs of electrons to the vacant orbitals, maybe d or maybe some hybridized orbitals. So vacant orbitals of transition metal cation. Now due to this formation tendency of this availability of d orbitals, vacant d orbitals, their tendency to form complexes. So we'll later discuss this being one of the property of transition metal cations, tendency to form complexes. So in the vacant orbitals of transition cation, they donate their lone pair of electrons. That's why they are called ligands. Here I draw the structure of this. Here it is nickel in the middle, surrounded by 4 carbonyl group. So in this it is having structure. Okay, So here if I see there, here nickel is having 0 oxygen state in ground state, atom number 28. So here you can have argon, then 4s2, and then 3d8. And if I draw these orbitals, it is 3d8, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so last two as per the Hund's rule, first 5 in each, single in each, then pairing, and here it is 4s2. Okay, and of course thereafter 4p and 4d as well. So as ligand approaches, what happens, as ligand approaches, the electrons there in the 4s orbital feel some repulsion, electron cloud of the lone pair, and due to that repulsion this electron moves, got shifted towards in, then it becomes 3d10. Here you will see. And now the 4s orbital is completely vacant to welcome these 4 ligand molecules. Now see the 4 orbital available here, 4s, then 3 of the 4p, so the hybridization becomes sp3 and the geometry becomes tetrahedral. So in that way we can say, we can explain it. Later more detail we will discuss in chapter number 9. Okay, see you, bye.